from you were, yesterday I interviewed you, and you were so excited. Tell me how you're feeling today and what emotions you're feeling.
Just everything. It's so crazy, but, I'm feeling centered, weirdly. Like, I've gone through a whole bunch of emotions in the past 5 minutes, but right now I'm feeling centered. I'm remembering why I started doing music in the first place, and I'm realizing that doesn't change wherever I am. I want to make people happy. I want to make music that warms their hearts and makes them feel whole or makes them feel sad if they're sad. Like emotional, organic, simple, music. And, I'm not a big singer. I'm not, huge in that sense that I can belt out notes from here to there, but I can make music that is, in line with what I want to do as a life goal. I want to make people happy, and my music can do that because it's full of emotion. It's just emotion, I don't have any special skills. I haven't, been training or something, I just sing what I feel, and I think it translates to people, and that doesn't change because I'm not on a show anymore.
What inspired you to begin singing in the first place?
I've always been singing since I was a little kid, 3 years old, but a true story, the reason why I decided to do singing as a career was 2 years ago. I woke up one morning, and people don't believe this story, but I really, I've always been a nerd. I've always been so academic, but, I woke up 2 years ago, and I was like, Mom, I think I'm supposed to do music as a career. Like, I think this is what I'm supposed to do. And she was shocked because, like, my parents are the ones who would have to tell me, like, okay, stop studying. Like, you can go to sleep, because I was so driven, and my focus was school, and so I put all my heart and effort into that. And then it shifted, and I realized that it wasn't. It was music. And so now all my drive and heart has been put into this, and I'm really excited to see where exactly that goes, because I will always be singing, and I don't know what it is, but I am realizing that I think what I'm realizing right now is that making music does not equal making money, At the end of the day, I want to make music and make people happy, and making music doesn't mean I don't have to win a show or I don't have to be a famous celebrity, or I don't have to be in the limelight to make music. Making music is music by itself. Even when no one's watching, that's what music is. And I always want to remember that, for as long as I'm making music.
Right. And tell us where you would like to see your music go. You mentioned that you want to see it go somewhere. Tell us where you want to see it.
Yeah, I always want my music to have a lot of space, like it won't be anything fancy instrumentally. It'll just be simple, and that way my vocals and tone can just fly, and every song will be an emotional roller coaster of sense because people will be able to feel, even if they couldn't understand the language, English. I would want them to feel what my song is about, and that's what I am at heart. I'm an emotional singer, and I want my music to be saturated in that.
Have you gotten a chance to speak with your parents, and what do they say?
No, I haven't. I haven't gotten to see my parents yet. I'm like dying to see them. I know. They're probably, they're good. Like we all believe that God has a plan, and He's got my back, and He knows what's best for me. And if I'm not on the show anymore, it's because it's not best for me. And it's hard to believe that, but I have to trust that. And, my parents trust that, and they've, how they've grown, not to mention, they've realized that, doing what's right for your life isn't necessarily doing the cookie cutter thing. For most people, it is, because a cookie cutter is a cookie cutter because it's for, most people. But some people are meant to do something that's not as normal, and that's okay, and it's not wrong, and it's acceptable for you to go for it. And I've just learned that, and they've learned that.
And what have you learned here on The Voice?
Oh man, like I said, I've just learned how much I love to sing and how much I want to do this for forever. And I've learned that I really can help people through my voice, and that's not an excuse of not wanting to go to school or not wanting to study. No, like this is a calling on its own because I can help people this way.
Mm-hmm. Well, I hope your calling turns out great.
Thank you.
And I wish you the best of luck.
Thank
and
you
like
so
I
much.
said, I'm a fan.
Thank you.
So good luck.
Thank
in your
you.
future.
Thank you so much.
Nice to meet you.